Hey everybody, this is Maddie with Altcoin Buzz, wishing you a very nice start indeed to your weekend. We're looking at a couple of stories today. Shouldn't be too long of a video. We're looking at the fact that the Airbnb co-founder has now entered the fray in cryptocurrency. So we'll be taking a look at some of those updates. Yesterday, we took a good long look at what was going on with Neo, and we touched on the news with VeChain. Didn't really dive into it too much. So there's the follow-up today. We're going to be discussing VeChain, and we're starting as always on altcoinbuzz.io with this article by Chris. What's caused VeChain's 50% rise in the past days? I was asking you all out there in the comments yesterday about what your thoughts were as far as speculation. Maybe it's just price action, who knows? But here's Chris's take. So since August 13th, VeChain's price has risen over 50%. Did the vaccine scare in China cause their government to be developed and tested in Shanghai? So bringing you up to speed on this particular issue, in the last 4 days, VeChain VET is up over 50% from its low at 0.0064. So that's 0.64 cents, 0.64 cents, which it hit on August 13th to a new high of about 1.5 cents, so over twice as much at the time of writing, according to CoinGecko.com. In fact, if we check CoinGecko.com, we're down off that low, certainly, but we're still, in fact, we're up over 100% of where VeChain was on August 13th. There you go, up again, just in time for the video as I'm recording. So that's a lot of price action, and despite the fact that, yeah, of course, I mean, there was a little bit of exuberance, no doubt about it, so we've come back off that high of 1.5 cents. However, nonetheless, we're still up very significantly in the last few days. As I asked yesterday, guys, what other markets can you expect 100% gains in major projects over the span of just a few days? So moving on here, the most important news, says Chris, surrounding this is that VeChain and partner DNVGL are leveraging the use of public blockchain technology to combat China's recent vaccine scandal. It was discovered that a false documented vaccine provided by vaccine manufacturer Changshen Biotechnology were given to Chinese school children. This led to a recall and a halt of production to all of their vaccines, and a recent Medium post by the VeChain Foundation goes into great detail about their technology solution and all topics discussed below. If you want to check out that particular Medium publication, we're going to link to that, of course, in the description below. Here you have it, introducing VeChain's drug and vaccine traceability solution. You can read about that particular issue in more detail here. We did have a subscriber, I should say, of the Altcoin Buzz Army in the comments yesterday, so shout out to Raw Liberty, who said that VeChain's pump was due to WeChat app usage. I haven't been able to corroborate this story, but if you're a member of the Altcoin Buzz Army, maybe you're listening out of China, where WeChat is wildly popular. You do everything with WeChat, right? If this is something that you can confirm or corroborate, let me know. I haven't really been able to find any metrics as to whether the usage is up or there's some kind of a new partnership that's been struck. I haven't seen anything, but if indeed that's correct, as Raw Liberty has reported anecdotally, let me know. I'd be very curious to know if VeChain is very much involved with WeChat, because obviously that's a major project. So if you're hearing about VeChain for the first time, or if you're unfamiliar, the solution uses Internet of Things devices to record all data. And this is their solution for the vaccine issue, right? So they're going to record vaccine manufacturing process, transportation, storage facilities, cold chain distribution, hospitals, and even usage rights, Chris, on the VeChain Thor blockchain. Once this data is stored on the VeChain Thor blockchain, it will be immutable and permanent. Users of vaccines will be able to scan their vaccine and retrieve a complete history of the product, and will be able to confirm for themselves that the product they think they are putting in their bodies is what it says it is. You can read a little bit more about that here as far as what's coming up. So the technology is going to be on display in an upcoming trade show. That's pretty good. According to the VeChain Foundation's Medium post, quote, "It is the only approved blockchain traceability provider in Shanghai and has been tasked to achieve the China traceability requirements by 2020. VeChain's traceability solution is being developed and tested in Shanghai and will soon be rolled out across China." So potentially big moves in VeChain's future. China is obviously a fertile market, so there's a lot of potential there as I see it if this rollout is indeed successful. Not too bad. In other news here, and this is on ccn.com, there's some discussion of some of the partnerships that VeChain has been involved with as well, and it's not quite as germane to the recent price pump, but I just thought I'd bring it up because people forget, and myself included, by the way, I'm including myself in this generalization, but people forget about all the good news from just a few months or even a few weeks ago. So analysts have attributed the increase in the price of VeChain to the successful series of partnerships the team has been able to secure since earlier this year and the improving momentum of tokens in the global cryptocurrency market. You can take a look at some of the price action here and some of the metrics. That's a graph from tradingview.com. But I forgot about this as well. Full disclosure, I forgot about this. But back in May, CCN reported that PricewaterhouseCoopers, a Big Four auditor, better known as PwC, acquired stake in the Chinese cryptocurrency with the intent of utilizing VeChain Internet of Things network to serve multi-billion-dollar client and conglomerates that rely on the services of PwC. And at the time, you had Raymond Chow, the chairman of PwC Asia Pacific and Greater China, that said, quote, "We are glad to establish a deeper relationship with VeChain, which aims to build a trusted and distributed business ecosystem to help address long-standing challenges in supply chain management, food, trust, and anti-counterfeiting areas. VeChain's mission aligns with PwC's purpose of solving important problems and building trust in society." That's great news. Again, I'll admit that I forgot about that. If you have another angle, if you feel that there's another reason for the pump recently, and again, maybe it's just price action, maybe it was a function of being oversold, but a lot of positive momentum lately with VeChain. Again, it's come off a little bit as far as the weekly highs. That's fine. It's to be expected. Let us know if you're excited about VeChain in the comments below, and do be sure to share your thoughts on the recent movement that we've been seeing. In other news, guys, and I won't belabor this too much, but I just want to tease the fact that it looks like we have a newcomer into the crypto space by way of the Airbnb co-founder. So this on Reddit, they keep coming. Airbnb co-founder becomes the latest Silicon Valley heavyweight to enter crypto. As this is Reddit, of course, this is more of a description, but this was brought to our attention by Mark on our group chat with Altcoin Buzz. So Mark introduced this topic, and I think it bears reading into a little bit further. So here on globalcryptopress.com, Airbnb co-founder becomes the latest Silicon Valley heavyweight to enter the cryptocurrency world. We're way past the point of wondering if something big is right around the corner. We've been talking about a lot of familiar names this month jumping on board and officially making their entry into the cryptocurrency world. We have Microsoft, Starbucks, NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange, the parent company of the New York Stock Exchange, no less, Intercontinental Exchange. And yes, you may have heard these names mentioned before in a cryptocurrency or blockchain article, but this month, they all put their money where their mouth is. And the latest is the co-founder of Airbnb, Nathan Blekarczyk. While this is one individual not acting on behalf of Airbnb, the concept behind what he just invested is all about bringing in even more large investors. So he's behind a company called SFOX, and their focus is, quote, large-scale investors such as funds, family offices, and high net worth individuals. So everybody seems to be following this Andreessen Horowitz, this Coinbase custody kind of model, where they understand that there's a lot of institutional interest, or at least interest from the very, very wealthy. And I think this could be a very lucrative avenue for people to pursue. Quote, "We've seen high interest from our clients in expanding their exposure to crypto assets. Institutions need a full-service asset management platform that meets the unique needs of cryptocurrency. This is not being fulfilled by traditional tools and current platforms. We're in a great position to provide these rails. The investment will allow us to pursue this evolution." So that's from the SFOX CEO Akbar Thobani. And in other news, you can also read about this here on Yahoo Finance. Airbnb co-founder backs $22 million funding for crypto dealer SFOX. And again, you have here on Crypto Daily some interesting quotes that we'll go to in a second. So founder of Airbnb backs project that could see a wave of crypto institutional investment. So according to CoinDesk, founded in 2014, SFOX operates as a trading hub for institutional investors, high net worth individuals, and family offices. The firm helps these high volume traders fulfill their buy and sell orders by executing them through its integrations with different cryptocurrency exchanges, according to Arjun Sethi, co-founder of the partner at Tribe Capital. Pretty encouraging, if I do say so myself. Let us know what you think about this issue. There's not really too much more to report on at the moment when it comes to this story, but of course, we're going to follow it closely as it develops. You want to stay tuned for those updates. If and when they do hit, make sure you're following Altcoin Buzz and Altcoin Buzz News on Twitter. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, Telegram, Facebook, all the fun stuff. Guys, if you like this video, leave us a thumbs up, smash the like, and make sure you're subscribed. And you're clicking the bell to receive notifications because we put out new videos every day. Click to the right to check out the last video and link to our site, altcoinbuzz.io. Members of the Altcoin Buzz Army, have a great day. Have a great weekend. We'll see you again soon in a new video. Take care.